summer in the Old South. The heat slows life to a crawl. In this corner of Dixie, the quiet of day's end will be replaced by a roaring early morning reveille.
Your attention, please. Crew chiefs and drivers, prepare your cars for inspection.
Daybreak in Talladega welcomes us to an auto race. The last few moments to get your car ready to try for 200 miles an hour. Davey Allison's ready. He heads the second-generation Alabama gang and wants to win number 4 on the year. This one at his home track. But fast filling Davey's rearview mirror are men like Darrell Waltrip. This former champion needs to put behind himself once and for all those crashes. Crashes that would leave any driver shaken in body and in spirit. If Waltrip has doubts, nothing can shake Ernie Irvan. Young, cocky, the winner of this year's Daytona 500. He drives hard. In the eyes of some, too hard. Irvan reminds many of a young Dale Earnhardt. Dale is now older and wiser. He's the defending champion, looking for title number 5. And maybe, just maybe, when you reach the top, you play it a bit safer. Safe enough to lose? We'll see. Some parts of the South are gone forever, as the Iron Horse has given way to today's speed machine, preparing to explode in a day of thunder, as CBS Sports presents the Diehard 500. Under sizzling Alabama skies, the grandstands here are filling up with perhaps 100,000 people who will do their very best to outroar today's roaring engines. Hello, everyone. I'm Chris Economaki, and I detect a feeling of trepidation in the air here. Why? Because Talladega is a superspeedway, the fastest on the circuit, and that leads to maximum velocity and hazardous going. Little mistakes here can trigger serious crashes, so today's drivers have to be sharp, super sharp. Are they? Well, our Mike Joy is with Darrell Waltrip and Bill Elliott.
Well, Darrell Waltrip, some folks might say you're just lucky to be here after Daytona and Pocono, and you've had a couple of wild rides lately, and here we are at Talladega.
Yeah, it's the last, well, July just hadn't been a very good month, actually, to tell you the truth, but I'm glad to be here today, and I'm running pretty well, and you know, I try not to linger on what happened at Daytona or Pocono. Those are two races that wasn't good to us. They really put us in the hole as far as the points are concerned, but my crew's still up, and I'm still confident, and we're going to give it all we got today and see if we can pull one out.
And Bill Elliott, you started the season off. The first half of the season wasn't much to talk about for you, but the last restrictor plate race at Daytona found you in victory lane. Things have really come around.
Yeah, Darrell indicated being in the hole. I've been doing it ever since the start of the year, and it hadn't really crawled out of it very well, but Daytona was a good win for us. It really helped our team. You know, all the guys were going around, their heads were so low that their nose were being skint from dragging on the pavement, but it really picked us up and really felt good for, you know, Coors and all the folks.
Well, these two fellas are proven tenants of victory lane, but this is a track and a race that has rewarded the dark horse and the first-time winner. A couple of fellas who are hoping to be that man today are with Neil Bonnet.
Mike, this racetrack right here is famous for good finishes, and another asset to the thing is guys win their first race at this racetrack. We got two guys right here that are really running good. We've got Sterling Marlin sitting on the pole, and Sterling, you know, a lot of guys won their first race here, and you're looking for it. You got a good shot at it today?
We'll hope so, Neil. The Max Klaus T-Bird is running awful good, and same car had in Daytona set on the pole with it, and it's been a good car for us. So Unical's got a lot of money up for grabs, and we're sure going to be shooting for it today.
So hope you can get that first race today. Thanks for talking with us. We got Hut Strickland right here. Hut hasn't won this season, but he's been knocking on the door all year long. And you know, too, the way this racetrack is, this is a perfect place for you to win.
It really is, Neil. You know, I'll tell you, our team has really come together all year. And, you know, I couldn't think of a better place to win than here at Talladega. So, you know, naturally we want that first win to come here.
It's happened to a lot of other guys. Ken, we got two guys here that's got a legitimate shot to win this race. If they can survive, we'll see what happens.
Well, indeed, Ned, or rather, Neil, over a half-dozen drivers have already tasted victory the first time out on this track, and some 100,000 are here to see if it can be duplicated this afternoon. Weather, oh, that's a major story. It is hot. I mean super hot, and it is humid. Kind of humidity where you feel you could lean back and it would hold you up, and there is the potential for showers before this afternoon is over. They're saying 30 to 40%, but right now we feel we're going to go the distance and get it in. This track, oh, this is the one that creates wonderful competition. The $740,000 purse will certainly get the attention of all 41 drivers, but the bigger story is the track itself. It's not only built for speed here, but it's built to give you side-by-side racing all day long. Those 33-degree banks on either end and that 18-degree tri-oval have given us 2 and 3 cars at a time coming right down to the line. So we're getting ready for the 23rd annual Diehard 500, and we expect it to be what it always is, hot.
This CBS Sports Special, the Diehard 500, is sponsored by the Diehard Battery. Now with more power when you need it most. New Haviland Formula 3 motor oil. Add more life to your car. And by Miller Genuine Draft. Cold filtered for real draft taste. So get out of the old, get into the cold.